got something real, not fake. You're the only one. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say.
What is up? What is up? It is your girl, TheeRawestJo. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to be tapped in with all my new and upcoming videos. Period. Oh, speaking of like and comment, subscribing, y'all, I'm almost at 100. I wanted to get 150 by January, and January's not over, but if you could just at least get me to 100, I think it's one more subscriber. So if there's that one beautiful person that's just watching this, not already subscribed, can you please just go ahead and subscribe for me to make it 100, just to make my day. But anyway, so we are doing it a little different. This isn't a weekly vlog. This time we are going apartment touring.
Wow.
So excited. We're going to at least 3 spots. My first one is set for 140. Currently about like 12:50, 1 o'clock. So I'm doing good on time. Clock it. It is a bit away. It's about 45-minute drive, so or 50. So we're seeing, what it is. But we have another spot after that at 3. So there's gonna be a long break. So I'm gonna take my time with the 140. Really drag it as much as I can. We're going to go to the 3 o'clock one, and they're all about 15 minutes proximity to each other, so that's a plus. 3 o'clock one, and then there's a 4 o'clock one. So I did make a list of the different questions I'm gonna ask. Some of them were like theft.
Yikes!
Is it known for theft? Safety. What is safety? What does it give? Is there security? Is it gated? What's the parking? Is my car gonna get broken into? Like all those things. And then, questions like the trash. How does the trash process work? Do they have somebody who valets it? Do I have to take it to the dumpster? Either way, I don't care. I'm just looking for somewhere that I can make a space, my home. Y'all know with my last apartment with the loft, that was nice, but I just prefer being, I know why y'all saying. I'm gonna be paying a substantial amount for rent. It needs to be somewhere that I really, really like. So it needs to come with a pool. It needs to have a fitness center, a gym, like just all the amenities that I really, really want. And I my last apartment was okay. The lofts, like it was cute aesthetic wise, but like community wise, it wasn't ghetto. But y'all, my car got keyed. I think they got a little gate now, but you can get over the gate. Ooh, see how y'all getting over there? So yeah, so the plan is just to find something that I'm really looking for that I can make home, make my own space. Because once I do the decor, at this point, I ain't gonna say at this point I hope I can get some in the ghetto, but girl, you can make a house a home. Long as it's a building and with heat, you can make that work. Thankfully, I'm not in the position where I need to really make anything work. I can, pay a little something for the dime. I'm looking forward to touring. Like I said, I'm going to ask about parking, safety precautions, amenities like the pools. Stainless steel appliances is my preferred choice. I'm thinking maybe I do like a dishwasher, but I'm fine with hand washing, small stuff like that I'm not making a big deal out. But the main thing for me is just safety. Like I'm hoping they have like good security, have something for mama, okay? Other things on this, like parking. What's the parking given? I don't want to have to pay for parking if I live there. I don't plan on having visitors much. And if I do, they can ride in my car at this point. But I'm going to be so adamant about, y'all know I am about my space. I don't play with people being in my space. Unless I like you, for real. Yeah, that's what we're about to go do. We're on the way there, and I'm super excited. Definitely excited to have y'all here with me on this journey. I'm hoping y'all can hear me and won't have any issues, but I love y'all, and let's do this. Okay, my love. So this was suite number 1. This was the closet. You see the high ceilings, which we love. Reminded me a lot of my loft apartment that I just left not too long ago. Now we're about to walk into kind of like the hallway. We're going to take a look. Boom. Washer and dryer. We love that. Next, we're going to see it's a closet, which I appreciate. A lot of space. A lot of space. We love that, right? Next, we're going into the living room, which I kind of like. I definitely like. You see this, the Danger Elevator for Fright Only, like that aesthetic, rustic red. Love that. It definitely gives the loft aesthetic and the high ceilings. Can't beat that. I love the windows. It gives so much lighting towards the room. And it's really like an open space. There's the kitchen kind of tucked away in the corner. Like I said, love the window space and love that aesthetic there. So this was the suite one. Like somebody had just moved out, so they're still renovating and cleaning up, but it did come with a bathtub instead of a stand-in shower. So let's take a look at suite two. So here we are, same ceilings. This time we're in the bedroom. Now this bedroom, there's the closet in the cut, and then here's the washer and dryer in the bedroom. Yeah. So yeah, this is the bedroom facility. Like I said, small closet. This is the bathroom that has the shower. Um, People had just moved out, so I didn't want to be too much into that because it wasn't cleaned like how I want to show on camera. Yeah, so this is the living room, again with open space window. This kitchen I loved because it's more tucked away to the, I guess, right of the room or left of the room. I don't know. Y'all left my right. I don't know. But I like how that one, it's tucked away to that side of the room. Hey, okay. Talk to y'all because this is serious. So, girl, we are back from touring apartment number one. I loved the first video, and I might put it right here. The first video, I went through there quick because I didn't know how she felt about me recording. In the end, she didn't care. So by the second video, I was much more comfortable. Sorry if I got salt on my mouth, y'all. I'm eating fries from McDonald's. The first unit was okay. Now she did tell me like if it looked busted, y'all, she did say they're working on it. Like people just moved out of there. It'll be ready in March. So that's why it looked busted. But long story short, first layout was cute, but the second layout, the second floor plan, I liked the most. I like the setup of that one. I like how the kitchen was kind of tucked away. The living room is nice, like a big wide space for the living room. It kind of has the kitchen tucked away. But I love living rooms and kitchens that are connected. And maybe all homes come like that, but whatever. Or apartments come like that. It was okay. 1 through 10, I'll give it a. For what I'm looking for, my type of vibe, I'm gonna give it like a 7, 7.5 to be honest, 7.5. She was cool, real chill. Don't seem complicated. Told me where to apply. So we'll see what it gives. Like I said, I really like the floor plan number one. I like the setup of it. So we'll see. Yeah, money. Love the area also. It's a nice area too. And they're building up a lot around here. But they charge you for everything, girl. $40 for what was it? $40 for? $40 to park. She said you can park if you like, meaning if not, you can park on the street. Utilities not included, which I kind of knew. Trash, extra $20. Mail, extra $5 to like get the mailing service because it's a machine or whatever. So they charge for everything. It's mainly it. I already knew like all those fees though I'm used to it when I was living at Mayton. So I'm not really surprised by that, by all them fees. But the one with the mail kind of threw me. And the $40 to park, I'm like, ugh. But that's where I'm located. You know what I mean? I'm kind of in the rain, kind of, girl. I'm in the city. We'll see. We'll see. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Right now, I'm about to chill here. It's like 2:15, 2:30 ish. The place ain't nothing but 5 minutes, I think, maybe 7 from here. So I'm about to chill here for a little bit, eat my fries, enjoy my little smoothie. And we'll be off to the next location, girl. Wasn't it, huh? What a song. Listen, it's busting it, huh? Somebody bless me. What a song. So all of our apartments have the same requirements. Okay, my love. So this one was cute, sweet, and to the point. There's the living room, the kitchen. It's combined, relatively small. But we have the stainless steel appliances. I love the fridge, of course. There's the bathroom. I love the finishes. You have a nice little closet, laundry closet there. Bathtub, nice vanity, cute, cute. And then I think that's the closet to like the washer and dryer. And then here you have your bedroom. It definitely reminds me of like a dorm room for sure, or a dorm room apartment. Very teensy tiny closet. Y'all know my closet, and I got a dresser in here, so I don't know, but But then they had like a cute little area where you can lounge, and then a spot where if you have children or like nieces, nephews, godsons, they can come there. Bada bang, we're back from touring the second apartment. I like this one a lot. As y'all can see, I don't know if it's because it's decorated or what, but I just love the aesthetic. It just gives, it's cute. The pool, like, it gives. I don't show y'all too much because I don't want y'all all in the business, because if I pick one, then y'all gonna know why I live here. I'm digging it. It's nice. Like, it's nice. I almost want to go apply for it when I get home. Only a $50 application fee. I'm out of breath, kind of. I might wait. I ain't gonna press it, rush it. We gonna go to this last spot, but yeah, no pay for parking. Not too much extra fees. Security deposit is a bit up there. I'm not gonna hold you, but if you apply and you get it, then whatever. So I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see about that one. I'm looking around to see the type of people that go there, and they look like regular degular people. You know what I mean? Not too rich and wealthy, but not the ghetto, not the slums, giving very much middle class. And I love that. So I love the pool. It's cute. It's giving. Now, the neighborhood, and it's new. It is new. And I think the neighborhood that it's in is what makes it like, I think they low-key trying to gentrify it and gonna hold you. That's what it's giving. Go to the last spot, the last apartment that we're gonna go tour, and then we're gonna be out. And then I don't know. I really want to apply to this one. I might text my man and ask him to give me some money to apply. So let's go to the last low. All right, y'all. We're back in the car. Actually, we just left Dollar Tree. We've been left the apartment complex. The last spot we toured, I didn't even show it to y'all because let's just say that one is gonna be a last resort if I can't find nothing else. Everybody else deny me, and I just can't make it. That's gonna be my last one, and that I prefer to have off camera and not to show y'all anyway. You know what I mean? Because it's not bad, but it's not bad, but it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a lot of things about it I didn't like. But it would definitely be somewhat. Long story short, I'm moving in March. Let's just say that I'm moving in March. I'm moving in March. I'm moving in March. Period. As far as where, it's to be determined. But this was really just to go out and see what's out there, to see if it's like really applicable to me. And girl, yeah, we up. I just left the Dollar Tree near where I would possibly be living at, and girl, they a little ghetto. I ain't gonna hold you. First of all, they charge you for bags. Did y'all know they charge you for bags? They charge you for bags. No, I thought the lady was joking. She was like, "You got your bag?" When I walked out of there, I'm like looking at her like she was dead serious. I had to put all this stuff in my pocket, like stuff in my pocket in my hands, cause girl, I'm not paying for no baggage. You on crack? Gotta be. We have paper towels. Let me just show you what I got. Some trash bags, even though these are not even the type of trash bags I wanted. And we got some hangers, because this is what I needed. Dish detergent, just regular household stuff, okay? I'm personally living on my own before living on my own, again, living on my own. You know what I mean? These lashes, I think, are so cute. I love coming to the Dollar Trees in different areas because they have so many different stuff. These are so cute. I love them. They're cute. This vitamin C facial serum because I heard vitamin C is just good for your face, and I just used the mask and my face has looked brighter, like woo. So yeah, the tea tree oil because I'm gonna use this for my feet. Don't ask. Then sanitizers because y'all know I'm in love with these. My homeboy said somebody else had peach. I said, what was they at? I never even seen the peach flavor. I've only had the cherry, watermelon, and the cucumber. I didn't even know they made a peach. Girl, I would love a peach one. Love a peach one. Whatever, girl. I'm gonna get up with y'all when we get back home. I am gonna give y'all like a little update in regards to, to wrap this video up. So don't think we end it here. But let's take it on back to the city, okay? Or I guess you say back to the crib. I'm really gonna be moving, girl. It's crazy. I love that for me. Hey, my love bug. It is next day. It's Saturday morning. It's really about to be Saturday afternoon. I know I said I was gonna get back on camera with y'all and talk to y'all yesterday, girl. I didn't. You can see I didn't. I came home and just chilled, which I'm glad I did because I was able to like sleep on it and now be able to kind of give y'all like a run through in regards to, how I feel about the apartments that I did go tour. Might try to give like maybe 2 pros, 2 cons for each, and then yeah, leave it at that. I'm not really gonna tell y'all like which one was my favorite, and or which one I'm gonna like apply to. I'm not gonna give all those details, but I'm gonna just give y'all the pros and cons, and then y'all can take that and do with it what you will. First one that we went to go see, which was kind of like the Lofts ones. I really, really like those. Two positives. Well, let's do two cons. The two things that I didn't really care for was that you have to pay to park. Like all the additional fees was a bit much to me. I didn't really care for the layout of the bathrooms. I didn't really like the bathrooms that much. I feel like they could have did better with the bathroom, especially with the second unit. Like I know I told y'all yesterday that I really liked the second unit more than the first, but now when I go back and look, I really like this first unit layout as opposed to the second. Because with the first unit, the closet is bigger. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but the closet is bigger. Um, I like the design on the wall. I don't know if y'all peeped that. It's like the rustic kind of reddish design that they have on the wall. I like that. And what was the other thing? Oh, with the first unit, it had a tub. So that was the thing with the first one that I really, really liked. I liked the second unit, which I thought I was gonna like more than the first one. When I really thought, like, sat back this morning and thought about what I really want, I would want the first one. Only thing I liked about the second unit was the fact that the layout, the kitchen was tucked to the side, like it was tucked kind of in the corner. But there was nothing else that I liked. The closet space was not big. The bathroom was a stand-in shower. So for the first apartment we went to go to, I really liked the first unit more because, like I said, and those were the positives. I love the closet, and I love the fact that it had a bathtub, which is really what I want. Yeah, those was probably the only things I really. Another positive that I did like about them, which maybe all apartments have, but the security was a bit more. That apartment is like kind of in the cut, and they do have cameras. So if something was to happen, it'll be on camera. My mate might have had cameras, but I ain't even asked for my car getting key because I was just so. I really didn't care about my car getting key for because it just paid off. You did all that. It ain't a Benz, nor is it a Bentley. So I like the fact that they had cameras. Like I said, I just didn't like that they had so many extra fees, but I did like the loft look, and I like the first unit's layout in a sense of like the bathroom and the closet. I really, really like that. All right, so second apartment that we went to go tour, I like those. A pro would be the design, like they're new. I think they just were made like December 2025. So they're like super duper new. Modernized, I guess is the word. Like they had it already decorated and stuff. Like it was nice. The pools and like the outside was really cute. The aesthetic gave. Con, very small. I don't know if y'all peep closet. It reminds me of a dorm apartment. I'm not gonna lie. The whole building really, it just reminds me of like dorm room apartments. You know what I mean? Like college campus apartments, which isn't a bad thing, but it's like no space. Not the amount of space that I'm used to working with. And the thing is, that spot is gonna probably be just as much as the loft spot, the first apartment, with not even as much space. That was probably a con. Pro, like I said, was that the aesthetic of it was nicely renovated. It's new, the pools and all that. But you got to remember, when things are new, that's usually how it looks. Let it be there for about 2 years. That wear and tear, depending on who you let in the community. Yeah, it was aesthetic. Con is small. Another pro would be free parking, so you don't have to pay for the parking, and it doesn't have all those extra necessary fees. Condo, the security deposit is like 2 to 3 times the rent, and I think the rent is over like 1,100, a little over 11, really over 1,100. So that means you're gonna be spending about 3,500 just for this security deposit, to just be paying the same amount. Like when I had to look at the numbers, y'all, I'm gonna be paying the same amount, smaller amount of space that I would be paying at the loft with more space, more closet room. I mean, just more space. It's just obvious it's more space. They do have a patio, like a little balcony. So that's cute. Like it's things about it. You just got to pick and choose what you really want. So that was probably another con. It's just so small. And like I said, the security deposit is 3 times the rent out the gate. So yeah, I like those. But I just feel like I don't know how long they're going to be that nice. You know what I mean? Because it's so new. I don't know how long they're gonna be that nice. Is all I'm gonna say. Based off of like, I don't know, girl. I just don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be able to maintain that because they're so relatively new. The amount that I would be paying will be the same amount that I would be paying for the loft with more space. So it really doesn't make sense unless you just care about aesthetic. Unless you just solely care about like how it looks and the design and it looks new. If you really care about it being newly renovated and super duper ooh shiny and cute and sparkly and new, then you might pick that over the loft. But when I really got to thinking, I'm like, girl, space wise, when I really went back to look at the video, I'm like, wow, it looks like a college apartment, like small as a college apartment, girl. And then the last one that was on the list, I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even pick up the camera to show y'all because this one is really going to be like a last resort. Positive about it is it's in the cut. When I tell you it's in the cut, it's in the cut. It's so in the cut. I didn't even want to show y'all. Like I said, I didn't even pick up the camera to show y'all because it's literally gonna be. That's gonna be where I go if I don't pick nothing else. Worst come to worst, and I have nothing else to go to. That's what I'm gonna go to. And they're not even bad. You know what I mean? To be saying that, but like you gotta know what you gotta know where you going. You gotta be back there looking for something to come find them. So I do like that they're so in the cut. It's a big apartment complex, so it's like spread out. We gonna call them JR. So the JR apartments, they're like spread out across kind of like the city. So you could be like, oh yeah, I stay at the JR apartments, and you have to really be like, no, 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 on that side of the city. One that I will be staying at, the apartment complex, is so in the cut. You gotta literally, girl. I love that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love that part about it. Con, I absolutely hate the bathroom sink. I didn't even show it to y'all because it was so high, but I almost wish I did. The bathrooms, I just don't like the bathroom. Be honest with you, I don't like the bathroom lighting. I don't like the bathroom sink. I don't like how high the bathroom tub is to get in. Like, I don't like that bathroom. And bathrooms are a big deal to me. I don't like the bathroom. Another positive is that it's in my budget. It's really below my budget, to be honest, which is a good positive for me. I'm big on don't get no place you can't afford when you gonna be in there stressed to pay rent every month. Get somewhere where it ain't all that and you know, or it might not be aesthetically pleasing, but if it's enough for you and it makes you happy and that's gonna be your home and your piece of peace and you gonna be stress free paying the rent every month, go with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would tell somebody if you can't really if it's gonna be tight getting you a high-rise apartment and you gonna be stressed every month begging Paul to pay Peter to pay your rent, you don't need bump the high-rise, bump the aesthetic, bump how it look. Get you that little, I ain't gonna say shack, but get you a trailer. I don't care. Get you a tiny house if you have to. Get you a tiny house, and if that place is in your budget, and every month you have no stress or no issue paying that rent, and it ain't tight, absolutely go with that. Cause you gotta start at this age. 20s, they said the 20s is when you work hard in your 20s and then you work smarter in your 30s. 20s is cute, like the aesthetic is cute and like whatever, but like if you are gonna be happy and at peace and not stressed out paying your rent, but it might not be aesthetically pleasing to everybody else, it ain't about everybody else. At the end of the day, you living there. Especially with me, I don't even plan on having visitors. And y'all think I'm joking? Y'all gonna be the only ones in there. I'm not joking. I'm not lying either. So that was another kind of another pro about it is definitely under my budget, which we thank God for. Then a con would be the fact that this appliances are not stainless steel. Yeah, they're not stainless steel appliances. One of them have like one set of the apartments have white fridges, the other set have black. I don't want no white fridge, no shade. So with that one, it's like I would pick that one if they could promise me that I would get the black appliances. And then I would want to go tour to see if maybe the one with the black appliances got a better bathroom. So that one, like I said, would be the last one on my list. But yeah, so those were kind of like the positives, pros and cons with each one. Like I said, the first one, I just didn't like the fact that you gotta pay for every little. It's a fee for every little thing. $40 to park, $14 for the renter's insurance, which we knew. $25 for trash, $5 for mail. Like it's like a fee for every little thing. But a positive is I love the layout. I love the aesthetic. Like I said, the other one apartment, renovated, nicely new, renovated, you know, newly renovated and whatnot. Small for the amount I'd be paying for the. You might as well just pay for the loft and get the bigger space. And I could tell with the second apartment that I went to go view, I could tell when she was talking to me, like she was really like proud to be showing me the new renovated buildings. You know what I mean? Like, you know how people talk to you like it's almost like, I ain't gonna say like it's an honor for you to be here, but like they know that it's a hot commodity. They know that it's new, so they kind of treat it as such. They kind of treat it as like you'll be happy to be here. Like it'll be good for you if you're here. Which I'm not mad at. Girl, sell it, because that's the point. Sell it, but don't sell it. She won't sell it to where she was begging, because it's one of those things like we ain't begging people to be here, girl. People gonna be up in here. Period. Like you might want to get in where you can fit in. She did say that people kind of go when she tell them about that security deposit. They got to pay 2 to 3 times the rent, which would kind of make me go especially if you're gonna be paying the same amount of rent as you could pay someone. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like I said with the last one, it was just I didn't like that they didn't have stainless steel appliances. All of these came with a washer and dryer, by the way, but it didn't have stainless steel appliances, and I hated the bathroom. But I loved how in the cut it was, and it's in my budget. So for the first time to be touring these apartments, girl, this was a great first time. Like I already have an idea of which one I'm gonna apply to. I'm trying to hold off and not be too like premature or be too excited. So I'm gonna still wait. I'm gonna wait. And if the Lord come through, show me a sign to kind of go ahead and apply, then I will. But I'm gonna wait it out for right now. I do kind of want to keep my eyes open. Still want to tour at least maybe 3 more apartments. There were apartments that I seen in that area that I was like, oh, these are cute. Let me see what these give. But you know what, those they might not be available. But I am gonna kind of look into that. But this was a great first starter to the tour. Like I said, we planning on moving in March. All of these are going to be available. Some of these was available as early as January, but the plan is to be moving in March. So I'm feeling good, girl. God is good. Just stay prayed up. Pray for me all that you know. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to be tapped in with all my new and upcoming videos, because it is TheeRawestJo. Period. Oh, and also, y'all, the beginning of this video, I was saying how I needed y'all to subscribe and get me 200 subscribers. By the time I woke up this morning, I was at 100. So, thank y'all so much for that. I appreciate y'all so much. So, if you can now, go, we might as well push that to that 150. I ain't gonna, beggars can't be choosers. We might as well go take it to the 150, girl. So, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, girl. Come subscribe. For real. Even just coming on this journey with me to find a new place. Like, because I'm going to be honest with y'all, wherever I move to next, I plan on being there for at least the next 3 years. At least 3 or 4 years till I turn 30. Because when I turn 30, I want to buy a house. And when I buy a house, I probably won't even be in this area. So wherever I do choose to move to next, I plan on being there for the next 3 to 4 years. So whatever we pick, girl, it's us. You know what I mean? It's really going to be us. I'm excited. I look forward to it. And if you're a returner, thank you so much for riding with me. Y'all know what it was like last year, I think? I don't know what it lived for last. We was applying for apartments on this journey, so y'all know how it goes when it comes to me. Yeah, expect the unexpected, for real, because I can't even say this is going to be like any other time, like the last time I toured apartments, or the last time I went to apartments. Like, y'all know my first apartment I ever moved into was in Charlotte, in a whole nother state, with a man crazy roommate. Then I bounced back from that, got my own spot in Macon by myself, and now here we are about to move again in another city. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I hope y'all are excited and ready to be on this roller coaster with me. And yeah, let's do this. I love y'all so much. Stay tuned. Another vlog is a vlog will be dropping sometime this week. I'm trying to decide if I want to drop it Sunday, if I want to drop it Thursday. This will be dropping this Sunday, but just stay tuned for things to come. And yeah, I love y'all. Bye.